Hello, this is Dr. George Pereira, and welcome to the HBET 3403 Listening and Speaking in ESL January 2020 semester. So, this is for the assignment discussion. So, I'm sure by now you have got the assignment due, and the guide is here so you can read. It has to be in English, 2500 to 3000 words excluding references. So submit your assignment online and 60% of the total marks. So this is also in the other guide that I have provided. So you can read this assignment, which I will do soon. And this is the guide, and there is a table here for the grading assignment guide. So estimate page numbers, not the what you call the how many pages should be included. So altogether, this is that. Reflection and conclusion is another one that you have to include. So these are the things that should be included. Then also total pages here given, 60 marks for total pages 15 to 17. So apart from the references, so I want to draw your attention to this part: assignment rubrics. Assignment that you are writing based on whatever the guide they have given, you also have to address these things. See, the coverage and content demonstrates a comprehensive and in-depth understanding of the subject matter and provide excellent solutions. So weightage is 2. 2 is multiplied by 4 if you have developed this area perfectly. Then understanding of the lesson, understanding of the lesson and describe the learning outcomes that states what the student will be able to do. Then authentic materials are used, the real world context, creative and effective use of authentic materials, and or use of technology, educational technology, maybe PowerPoint presentations, videos and so forth attached to that. Application of related ideas and theories, application of related ideas and theoretical perspective. So then citation and reference in skill, sources are cited with complete information, and planning and presentation, and thought in reflection. We have a reflective piece that has to be included. So all these things will carry good marks. Then also the knowledge of the subject matter, accuracy and understanding, coverage, critical evaluation. So all that will give you a good grade for this assignment. So make sure these things are addressed when you do the assignment. So this is my guide I have prepared. So this is an introduction to the guide. So see the articles that I have uploaded on Moodle. Moodle has different articles that defines what you call exceptional students, and that defines other variables in this assignment. And our focus, remember, in this in this assignment is for listening and speaking in ESL. Also, I have to add something. Read the textbook, and there are some chapters in the textbook, I think topic 4, 5 or 6, which has a section on students with learning difficulties and what are the listening and speaking difficulties these students will face. So read those sections, and there will be theories used in those sections. I think the topics would be 4, 5 or 6. So when you go through the topics, you will come across. So that will help you to develop the theory part of the assignment. So first see the articles uploaded, read the textbook, and then exceptional could mean below average or above average, the gifted students. For this assignment, we can take below average students, students with learning difficulties in your classroom. Identify what listening and speaking difficulties they have and what activities will address those difficulties and help them to develop their skills in listening and speaking. So you can read in your assignment this one, Paul and Egan and Don Koshak, 2004. The book is Educational Psychology, Windows on Classrooms, stated the role of parents and teachers in language acquisition and learning among children as below. Children use language to express needs and desires, so they communicate with the language. Parents adapt language to fit the capabilities of the child, the capacity of the child, based on the skills of the child. Then also raise the level by using bigger words and more complex sentences as the child's language skills develop. For example, toddlers, and then before that age, normally the children they develop like ma, ha, pa, something like that. But then slowly they develop. But certain students may develop a gap. We might say they are very slow to speak. Then some of the students they have listening problems, and some of them they don't talk at all. So those are difficulties addressed in the textbook. Teachers and other adults promote language development through interactions. So the teachers interact with the student, and also the parents do. But of course, there is also a cultural element here in the interactions. Like in Sri Lanka, the public school kids, when you ask questions, they don't answer sometimes. Some of the kids, and in the international schools, they normally talk. Communication skills are high, as my observation. Without, of course, I don't make a judgment in that situation. But also the students is learning difficulties. Exceptional students are given extra support. So, teachers and other adults promote language development through interactions that encourage children's use of language and feedback that helps correct, refine, and extend language. So, this shows that teachers should know how to develop the language skill of the students. Teachers should know. So, that is what you are going to show in your assignment. This can be done by implementing appropriate strategies in teaching and learning language skills. So that's what you're going to develop. Appropriate uh, strategies in teaching and learning. Appropriate to the level, appropriate to the what do you call the students' level of grasping so-called listening and speaking. So your focus is that. Don't go into reading and writing too much, but this is the focus. This assignment is aimed at assessing your ability to execute the kind of implementation. How you are going to do that. So to complete this project, search and photocopy, print out one most relevant article about teaching students with learning exceptionalities focusing on listening or speaking. So you also have to address the theory, but also an article on that. So I have uploaded some articles in Moodle, but you can find a better one. So go to Google and search, and also the OUM electronic library may have articles. Then prepare a summary of the article. You have to summarize it. Based on the ideas you gather, step 1 and 2, then you have to prepare a teaching and language activities in PowerPoint. Okay, so that has to be in PowerPoint. Like for educational technology, you have the PowerPoint presentation. Likewise, PowerPoint. Incorporate the use of authentic teaching materials and lesson plan. It should have, also you have to add the teaching materials and the lesson plan in the same PowerPoint slides. Okay, it has to be in the same PowerPoint slides. Actual lesson and then the other thing should be attached. To teach listening or speaking, here you have a choice, of course, or speaking. Skill to students with learning exceptionalities. So based on the step 3 here, conduct a lesson in your classroom. So you have to do actual lesson in the classroom. So you can video record it and take photographs, and you can add that to the PowerPoint presentation at the end. So your project should have comprehensive coverage and content, in-depth understanding of lesson, evidence of relevant materials from various sources, appropriate application of related ideas and theories, good citation and referencing skill, originality in planning and presentation, demonstrate maturity of thought in reflection. So there's a reflective piece as well. So this is the assignment. You have to have a one-page introduction, listening and speaking problems faced by students, 2 to 3, the theoretical rationale, especially summarized in the taken from the article, then the article summary. So this is also in the textbook. So I think, as I said, 4, 5, or 6. Third point is the summary of the article, 1 to 2 pages. That is in the table in the assignment. So this didn't have the page, this one. So pages 1 to 2. Then the importance of the listening or speaking activities in teaching the students. One activity you can select here also O. So be careful with that. So take only one, listening activities in teaching the students. Talk about it for 2 pages. The listening or speaking activities used in the lesson. So what you did, PowerPoint, that has to be attached. The authentic materials used in the listening or speaking lesson. What are the materials you used? Your justification may include purpose of choosing the materials. That has to be included, the purpose, why you chose that for that listening activity. Then students' level, the interests, the ability and learning styles of the student, time allocated, flexibility, and the others. So about pages, 3 pages. Then the lesson plan should be in that. Then the reflection and conclusion, 1 page. So your assignment has to be as follows: MS Word format as a main file, other references, PowerPoint and photos as appendix in that Word document. If you have a YouTube video recording, must be specified in the assignment. Please make sure that the total maximum file size for the whole assignment should be less than 20 MB. So total pages 15 to 17. So PowerPoint and photos and all that as appendices. But the main document is in MS Word. So then you have to do the referencing and appendices of the photographs, the reading article, other necessary materials should be attached. See, even the article should be attached here. The summary is in the main document. So this is a summary of the assignment. So if you have any questions, you can call me on this number, or you can email me drgeorgi@gmail.com. So calling is better. So uh, good luck with your assignment, and hope you read the textbook and follow the lessons and do the multiple choice questions and master the assignment. So if you have questions, you can reach me on this. Okay, good luck with the assignment. So this is Dr. George Pereira.